Hi guys, C-Mag here, back again for another episode of my summer car hardcore playthrough. This is episode 23, picking right back up where we left off in the last episode. We had just started to tear the motor down in preparation to rebuild it, but it's extremely late at night, and we need to sleep so we can get up and get back to work. So enough screwing around, let's do this. I know I said I was going to avoid it, but sometimes it can't be avoided. Gonna drink a little bit of coffee so we don't end up sleeping half the day away. We got a lot of work to do to get this car back in shape for the rally on Saturday. And not a ton of time to do it. This is such a bad idea. Any of you guys ever pounded a few cups of coffee and then went right to bed before? I mean, I've done it with energy drinks before. Not exactly the most healthy thing in the world to do. Oddly enough, I can chug a can of something and fall straight to sleep with no problems. I know, I'm a weirdo. No! Let's see, did we oversleep? Nope, 6 a.m. Perfect. Right back to work. But first, a word from our sponsors. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have sponsors. This is a micro channel. Do we have pizza? Do we have macaroni? Or some sausage? We're in a hurry. We're gonna eat the sausage. The macaroni. Drink a little tiny bit of water. Quick pee break. We'll get ready for the day ahead. So obviously the first thing I want to do is tear the motor down and get the parts in the van and get those replaced as soon as we possibly can. Hopefully today, hopefully before Fleetari closes. But before I start on tearing the motor down, I need to do some prep work. Get stuff ready so I don't forget, because Lord knows I like to forget. Especially when I'm recording these episodes dead tired. You know, like you do. So first things first, we need to fill up these containers with Kill You, get those in the van, because we're gonna sell the rest of those to Old Drunk Man and get started on our next batch of Kill You. It's like, oh man, we probably, from the looks of it, we probably have more Kill You left than we have bottles. Let's see. Shoot, I may have underestimated how much Kill You we actually had left. Yeah. Dag nabbit. I'm fairly certain that's all the containers we have. Actually, let me take a look around. We might have some laying around here somewhere. Maybe in the van? Yeah, 2 more. Still, it's not gonna be all of them. We're gonna have to swing by the junkyard. That kind of sucks. See where this gets us. We may end up just taking the entire container with and having to start our fresh batch of Kill You tomorrow. Yeah, no, we still have some left. That's what we'll do then. We'll load these up. Wait, there's no chance of me forgetting them. Oh, hey! A whole case of beer. That's going in the house. Feeling kind of like finding a 20 in your jeans that you forgot about. Very nice.
Nice.
Who could it be? Crab tanker job? Yep, that's all 4 of them. So one of these days this week we're going to have to empty and run the crab tanker. That's good. Not going to have to worry about waiting on jobs to come in to make some more money. We are all set up for success this week. Okay, so that's the Kill You in the van. What was the other thing I was going to do? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, adverts job. We'll run those on the way to Fleetari. Still got them in there too. Perfect. So that means it's finally time to get back to work. Tearing down this motor. Check on our battery. Yeah, it's more or less charged up now, so pull that off the charger. So we're not burning electricity we don't need to be paying for. I think what I'm going to do... Whoa, hello, Hood. What are you doing over there? Kind of suspicious it stopped moving the second I looked at it. I'm just going to look over here. Okay, maybe I'm going crazy. As I was saying, I think I'm going to take the motor hoist and move this over towards the table so I don't lose any parts down the pit or back into the engine bay of the car. A little close, actually. Or just a skosh. Ugh. I actually kind of hate that term, skosh. We're going to say a smidge instead. Why would I say that? Why do I annoy myself? Anyway, get this bad Johnson broken down into its constituent parts. And I'm actually going to put these on the shelf so they're out of the way. Our shafts. Yes, shafts. Okay, back to it. Alright, first wear part removed, rocker shaft. I don't know if you guys saw the post I did a couple days ago, but yeah, basically all of our parts are just about to break. The rocker shaft was looking rough. Could explain the weird sort of idle sounds I was getting. So, take the head off. That's not something that needs replacing, so we'll just set that aside over here. I'm making a mess. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? What are you doing, C-Man? What are you doing? Alright. Head gasket is the next part. This sucker was in the red, man. This thing was... We were lucky, honestly, that it didn't blow during the rally. Absolute critical part, because if that goes, the whole motor goes kaboom pretty soon thereafter. Let's see. What do I want to pull off of here next? Probably the fuel pump. That's also in pretty rough shape. I mean, honestly, it's all in pretty rough shape. You know what I mean. It's not good. I'm not looking forward to pulling the gearbox off. That's going to be a giant pain. Gonna go ahead and get rid of this old oil filter. One less thing I can forget now. Pretty sure we bought a new one. If not, in a pinch, we got the stock one down there we can throw on just to get back into town. Let's see. What's next? Water pump. So that means I gotta loosen the alternator belt. Alternator we're not gonna replace, because we fairly recently replaced that, and it's probably in decent condition. We're not going to worry about the alternator for now. Okay, now that that's loose, I can take the water pump off. All right, who's next? Who's next? I think we got a... Oh yeah, the starter for sure. We knew that was on the way out. That annoying crunchy... Well, that's not really a crunchy noise. It's not really a squealing noise either. It was more of a... What would you say it was doing? It was like coughing, I guess. It wasn't a good sound. Let's just put it that way. Every time we tried to start the car, it was like, yeah, I'm taking the day off, boss. You can't make me work today. Oh, for the fun part, we gotta... Well, we gotta replace the gearbox anyway, but we gotta pull all this bottom end stuff off so I can get at the freaking... First of all, the crankshaft, and then get all the pistons out. This is where it gets kind of time consuming. Oh boy. We got our work cut out for us today. Huh. Trying to remember how else the gearbox is connected. It should be coming right off of there. I'm pretty sure that's all the bolts holding it in. What the hell? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should be it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, no. That big bolt right there. Aha. That guy always trips me up. I don't know why. I always forget about that one. Next wear item, gearbox. This is going to cost a pretty penny. I want to say this is almost 2,000 marks just by itself. So not a great item to have wear out on you. It's a lot of work right there in that one part. Next wear item. We got to get the clutch off of there. Humble fingers. Come on, see, man. Get it together, man. Get it together. And all we need to replace is the clutch disc. So, pop that bad boy out. Shuck it in the van. We still got more work to do. Not a ton of time to do it. Well, we actually do. It's only Tuesday. We got time. No need to panic. Think we gotta bust. Yeah, we gotta bust the flywheel off because we gotta replace the crank. So everything's coming off of this poor thing. Our poor motor. Next step is taking the oil pan off. We didn't drain the oil, did we? No, we didn't. Now we're making a mess. Yum. Oil's actually not in terrible condition either. That's a shame. Fast running out of space on my table. Guess I'll pull the crank pulley off as well. Now for the fun part, we get to crouch down here and take all the bearings off. I think they're really small. I want to say 6 or 7. No, maybe they're not. No, they're not. Okay, so maybe they're bigger. This is the part you gotta pay attention, because these bearings are kind of small and they're easy to misplace. I want to make absolute sure that you've got them all put somewhere you know where they are. And the last thing you need is to lose one or have it fall into the void and you end up having to go searching at the landfill to try to find it. That's not fun. No, don't tell me I have to... Yeah, I have to take the timing chain off too. Son of a... Oh boy, this is so time consuming. Remind me next time I buy parts from the catalog, I need to buy that ratchet set too, because using the spanners is so incredibly slow. Right. Now it's time to take the pistons out. I know for sure they're very small. Very small bolts. There's no way there are 5 though, right? No, of course not. 7? Yeah, that's the one. That's strange. They still don't want to come out. Oh, wait. There we go. It's got to be, like, all up in there, I guess. Just how bad are these looking? Not great. Let's get these in the sunlight. Yeah, they're looking a little scorched. Not surprising. Let's make sure we have all 4 of them. Yeah. Poor Satsuma. We'll have her in good shape again soon, though. No worries. Some of these look better than the others. This one doesn't look too bad. Okay, never mind. Maybe it does. They were like... It's just mirrors. They're like pitting on the top left corner there. Get in the sunlight. Yeah, there's definitely some pitting there. I'm wondering if we weren't striking the valves. If that's even a thing in this game. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Or maybe they all just kind of look that way. Yeah, because this one's got the same thing. I wonder, am I able to paint the block? Yes. I know it's the wrong blue, but definitely looks better than it looked before, right? Right. Although that color kind of makes it look like an old Ford motor, I think. Like, think early 50s. That, in my mind, that's the color engine blocks were back in the day. Like, way back. Back before any of us were even a twinkle in the eyes of our fathers. Hell, back then our fathers were probably twinkles in eyes. You know, all things considered, the crank doesn't look like it's in terrible condition. But it's all gotta be replaced. Is that everything? I think that might be everything. I know this may sound a little controversial, but old C-Mag actually prepared a list of things so he didn't forget for once. So we're going to go through it together and make sure I've got everything I need in the van. First thing on the Licht, I'm German now. The first thing on the Licht ist der Klutsch. Und ja, da ist der Klutsch. Wir haben. Next is the crankshaft. Check. Fuel pump. Check. Gearbox. Check. Head gasket. Check. Pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Rocker shaft. That would be a check. Starter. God, I'm doing it again. Check. And finally, the water pump, and that is a check. We are set. We are ready to go. So now, we're going to take care of our bars, and hopefully... Oh, it's not even noon. We got plenty of time. I was going to say, hopefully get in there before Fleetari closes, but we have a comfortable amount of time to work with, so we shouldn't be worried at all. We don't want to eat too much, so we'll go with a pizza. My God, that made us thirsty. Chug a bunch of water, all willy-nilly like. Have a smoke and a shower, and we'll head into town. Well, into Fleetari shop, and then into town. And for whatever reason, I almost hit the pee button. Don't pee in the shower, that's gross. I'm sure there are some of you who do. But hey, as long as I don't know about it, it never happened. Let's keep it that way. Please don't comment that you pee in the shower. I will not read it. I will remove it. It will be the only time I've ever had to remove a comment. Alright, trying to remember if we have everything. Got our parts, we got our kill you, we got our adverts. I think we're ready to go. Wow, it's like slam poor Uncle's van door straight into the side of the house. Is it just me, or did the van creep forward over the course of the last few episodes? Because I don't think I parked this close to the house. Alright. Glow pugs. Great, now I'm picturing a bunch of dogs in the edge. I still can't do it. You know, the thing. And they did, and it was good. Alright, let's do this. Daylights are burning. Matter of fact, on the way into town, I think we'll go ahead and get started on the all the adverts jobs while we're here. It only makes sense. I don't think we can give ourselves an advertisement, can we? Nope. Didn't think so. Hally-ho! I remembered what it was. We're going back. This is a first. I actually remembered something before we got too far down the road to turn around. I'm gonna order a couple parts for the car in the hopes that we'll be able to afford it by the time they come in before the rally. Number one, first and foremost thing we need is the racing radiator. I'm tired of the radiator spitting up while we're driving and losing a bunch of coolant. And with new parts, the motor's going to be running harder than ever. We're definitely going to be overheating the radiator very quickly in the rally, so first thing is the racing radiator. It has to be purchased. Second thing, I think for sure we need the ratchet set. It's just so freaking slow working on the car without it. So we're gonna order that too. Well, depending on how expensive it is. If it's super expensive, I might put it off a little bit longer. Let's see. It's only $3.59. We're doing it. Radiator, $12.15. Man, I want those racing carbs, but holy cow, $72.50. That ain't cheap. You know what? We probably could. I don't know. Maybe after running the crap tanker job, maybe we could afford the GT carbs. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Worst case scenario, we don't have the money and we're not able to pick it up this week, but definitely the week after. And at least it'll be on order and it'll be waiting for us. Alright. Take two. Hopefully I haven't forgotten something else, because I'm not coming back this time. We're wasting way too much time. Hey, we made it. And now, we get to watch as before our very eyes all of our hard work gets transformed into shiny new car parts. And it's a lot. Spending so much money hurts. I don't know why. I know it's for a good cause, but at the same time, that was a lot of work. Starter, water pump, fuel pump, 4 pistons, a clutch, a crankshaft, a head gasket, a rocker shaft. No, we don't need an oil pan. And a gearbox. For a grand total of 6,659 marks. Shoo, that's expensive. Actually, a little bit cheaper than I thought it would be, too. And now we get to carry all this stuff back to the van. And I parked on the wrong side. Dadgummit. Every time. Okay, because we have the power of the Finnish headbutt. Hoo-yah! I don't know, if there was a Finnish-based martial art, I don't think that the sound would be hoya. Probably be something like perkele, or I don't know. Give me some Finnish noises. I have no idea. Saatana. That weird grunting sound Uncle makes when he's passed out drunk in the road in front of Timo's pub. That I won't even attempt to replicate because I know I can't. What time is it? 2 o'clock? We got time. Actually, I don't think we need to buy anything from Timo, so time doesn't really matter at this point in the day. Or does it? Actually, yeah, we gotta buy brake and clutch fluid. I forgot we're going to need that. I didn't expect all of our fluids to leak out when we tore the motor down for whatever reason, so we didn't buy any in the last episode. Probably should have. But, oh well, you live, you learn. Or you live and you don't learn, and you just keep doing the same thing over and over like I do. I'm a little taken aback how beautiful and shiny these pistons are. Look at that. Ours were definitely in terrible shape compared to this. Oh yeah, she's going to be so fast after we put these new parts in. I must resist the temptation to go ripping around the countryside at maximum power. We do need to save a little for the rally. But at the same time, you know, doing a little shakedown couldn't hurt, right? We got to get a feel for the car now that it's going to have real power again. 'Cause let me tell you, last rally I was foot to the floor the entire time and we were barely pulling at all. So we were probably down a good 20-30% on power, which does make a big difference, even with a relatively low horsepower vehicle. It'll be noticeable for sure. Finish this up real fast. We'll get into town. Get into town, we'll buy our brake fluid, sell our kill you drunk man, head home, call it a day. Not too bad for a Tuesday. Let the glow pugs do their thing. Oh, they don't need to, it's still warm. Seatbelts for safety, kids, it'll save your life. Remember what side the fuel filler cap is on for the thing. I was right. Damn it. Alright, backing up. Backing it on up. On it on back. On back. Because I figured might as well get some fuel in the van while we're here. Might as well fill up our diesel can while we're here. I mean, we're already spending the big bucks today. We might as well spend some more, right? It's not like we can take it with us. Did I drive all the way out here with this door open? No, I didn't. I got the diesel can out. Losing it, guys. I'm losing my mind. Don't game when you're tired, kids. It's really not good for you. Should have went to sleep. I decided to play my summer car. Hi, Timo. Need some, we need a little car mustard, please. We'll buy 2 bottles just because it's so dang cheap.
Itse en kyllä noihin viinaksiin ennen kosketi. Minulla rupee sili. Kiitoksia ja tervetuloa uudelleen.
think it was Pena. Kazan. Good, that means he's headed the other direction and he won't be our problem. At least for a little while. Ah, but here comes that bastard bus. Coming to menace the good people of Periyarvi. I've never actually used the bus in this game. If you guys have, let me know what the experience was like down in the comments. Genuinely interested. I've seen the bus. I've been hit by the bus. I've even been mugged by the bus. That one time it stole my Jonas from me. But I've never used it. So if you have, let me know. I'm curious. Oh hey, it's Suski. Not gonna lie, she kind of scares me. We're gonna hold off on romancing her for a while. Because I like my sanity. And my freedom. I love my freedom. You can take my Satsuma, but you'll never take my freedom. Oh, there's not a path there. Well, we're making our own. Living dangerous. We're ungovernable. Oh my god, here I go again. It's not a rally car, it's a work van. C-Mag, stop. Stop this nonsense. You are going to die, and the playthrough is going to... What were we just talking about? Yeah, I know, I'm talking to myself again. It's the symptom of being up far too late. Now, again, the door's on the wrong side. Hi, drunk man. You gonna make me drink again today? Is that how this is gonna shake down? Bruh, you already know it's the best kill you in the land. Quit being that way. Freak the kill you, take my money, and don't make me drink with you. Oh, okay. It's gonna do it. Drinking away our profits. Is there any more in there? Hoping he only asks us to do it once if we put them all on the table at the same time. You are a horrible influence. 1911. I'll take it. I mean, 1190. What did I say? 1911. I'm not illiterate. I mean, I may have dyscalculia, but I don't know. Now we're drunk. And my plan was to take the highway up to the landfill, and I don't know if we can do that safely now. Especially if the police are out there. Oh, good. He won't let me in his house to use the bathroom either. I guess we'll just have to hold it. Oh, hey, the boat. Ah, I completely forgot. The boat is over here, and we haven't even rescued it. Mark that down on the things to do list. Ah, just making life harder and harder for myself. See, the problem is I do these things, and I'm just like, that's okay, future C-Mag will handle that. And then future C-Mag becomes present C-Mag, and present C-Mag goes, I screwed myself. Past me screwed me. But I digress. We got some advertisements to drop, and we got a landfill to visit. Every time. Has there ever been a time that I've used the van without accidentally activating the wipers? Right. Now that that's taken care of, it's time to go. Just trying to remember if there are any other mailboxes in town that I'm forgetting. I don't think there are. Let's head over here and check really quick. There might be one lone mailbox that I missed. Or maybe I got it on the way into town. I honestly can't remember. I think I did. I think I did get this guy already. But it couldn't hurt to check a second time. Did I give you this, mister? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Good Lord above. And I forgot to drop our letter off at Tamo's. I'm having a day, guys. No freaking way, the audio broke. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I need a new computer. Well, it happened again. My audio completely broke, and the only way I've found to fix it is to save, quit, and restart the game. So, here we are. Hopefully it holds on for the rest of the episode. I don't know if it's OBS just not playing nice or my potato computer having a fit that I'm trying to do things with it. But man, is it annoying. At least I didn't have to try to re-record an entire episode this time. I've had to do that once or twice, and it is infuriating. Especially since I have such little time to record these. So, let's get right back into it. What were we doing? That's right, we were finishing up our adverts job, and we were going up to landfill to pick up the rest of the juice containers. So we can sell the rest of our kill you to junk man. Here we go again, Freudian slip. Going to landfill, thinking about junk. Junk man, drunk man. Yes! Right, enough rambling. Sell the rest of our kill you to drunk man. Fingers crossed. Ooh, I don't like that sound. There's a wasp out here, or something. Oh boy. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and say we've got... Ooh! Leave me alone! Got more than enough juice containers now. Just throw these all in the van real quick and get out of here. Unfortunately, having to save and quit burned a bunch of time, and the day is starting to grow kind of thin. Thinking we collect these up, head back home, finish our adverts job along the way, and then call it a day. It's probably, actually, might be my first episode that isn't an entire hour long in quite a long time. So we got that going for us, at least. And yeah, even on the way over here, my audio threatened to crash 2 more times. It seems like this is only happening when I'm using the van, so I'm wondering if it's something specifically to do with the van. So whenever we're driving the Satsuma or the Jonas or Kekmet or even the boat, there's never any real threat of the audio crashing. I never get any hiccups or anything like that, so I don't know. I might peruse the forums after this and see if it's a known bug in this version of the game or what, but man, is it annoying. Nothing worse than recording an entire episode only to have your audio crash and have to redo the whole entire thing again. So infuriating. Like, man, I've only got like an hour and a half to 2 hours a day to do this stuff, and losing that much time just, it sucks. It really sucks. I wish I was one of those full-time YouTuber guys who could have all day to do this stuff, but I'm just your humble blue-collar working man. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's get back home. Well, 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 how the turns have tabled, Pena. You stupid guy. I feel like... I don't want to do this. I feel like we should help him. What is wrong with me? My mortal enemy. I can't stand to see him in the ditch like that. He just looks so sad. Actually, he just looks so drunk. I was wondering, I saw the tire tracks back here leading straight off the road, and I was like, those can't still be here from when I wrecked the van that one time. Then I heard him spinning his wheels and beeping his horn and figured, yep, it was Pena. Let's see, how can we unstick you without getting killed? Here, let me help. Let me help. Don't run me over. Let me help you. Go forward. Don't go back. Oh my god. Forward. Forward. Yes. No, don't turn the... He is gonna kill us. He is gonna kill us. Just move over. I'll drive. I will... Okay. Trying to think, maybe no, because if that's not the right button. We were stressed anyway. Now it just looks like I'm standing here gloating that he's in the ditch, and we are not. But in fact, I just hit the wrong button. I was gonna get my thumb out, my hitchhiking thumb out. Oh god, the serial killer's here! Run! Take him, he's stuck! I'm gonna laugh if Pena runs him over. Nah, he's not gonna. That was bizarre. Which one's the thumb for hitchhiking again? Use O. Oh, it's O. Hopefully that keeps him from driving around like a nut while I push him to a better spot. Oh wait, but how do I get my can't get my pushing arms out at the same time. Oh god. Oh god! Uh-oh. Oh, I think we're going to prison. I think we're going to prison. Well. I can't think of a more unfortunate outcome of this day. I'm at a loss for words. Can't even properly commentate on this. I'm gonna head home, and I'm gonna go to sleep. And if I wake up, and the police are there, well, that's the end. Oh, Lord Almighty, if we can even get home. I don't even think I can buckle this. Ooh. Oh. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Aha! This is embarrassing. No, I had it. Come. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. We're in business. Oh, I wish you boys could see this incredibly technical technique I'm using in order to drive in this state. I've got my gaming controller in my left hand. I'm pushing it against my right thigh to do the throttle, and I have the mouse in my left hand, trying desperately to keep it facing forward so I can see where I'm going. Shifting is out of the question, so I'm not even going to bother doing that. But yes, it was a day. This was one of the days ever in my summer car. And this is making me very sick to my stomach. So I'm gonna go to bed. I hope and pray the police don't show up to take us away. Oh god. Okay. Where's the door? There's the door. I don't think this is a good idea to answer the phone, but we're gonna do it anyway. And that's the last sewage job. It may not matter. Good night, everybody. I will see you in the morning. And we're probably gonna have one hell of a hangover. No! Oh my god. Well, I think we might have gotten away with it. Oh, the hunger. I forgot when you drink, the hunger goes out of control. Gotta eat 2 pizzas. What is it? They say the hair of the dog. Let's try that. That might help. I don't think it's helping. No, it's not helping. Well, getting a late start on the day, and we're suffering from a vicious hangover, but I think we'll end it there for today. And hopefully the police don't show up when I save and reload the game. I'm still very, very concerned about that. I mean, technically it wasn't our fault Pena died. The car did kind of go out of control on its own while we were trying to help him. It's not exactly my fault. Physics decided it was just gonna disobey itself, I guess. I can't think of a different term for that. So yeah, I think we'll call it a day. As always, I really appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. See Meg out.